Welcome.
We wanted to do a little video about the car since it sat all year and didn't really get to make it to the track. We were pretty much on pace to have it ready to go. We just kept hitting snags time and time again. Stupid stuff, but they kept adding up. Hell, it was still snow on the ground. We took the whole setup out. We took everything out. We were going to go get it painted at Navitos. They always took care of me. They always do my front end. But this year I wanted to paint the whole car. It's been long overdue. So me and Drew took the whole car apart. We were getting ready, pretty much about to send it to Navitos when I got called out for a race at a no time event. I really wanted to do that more than wait for the paint job.
Oh, yeah.
So me and Drew came back to this garage here and put it all back together. We got it back together, went to the dyno. The guy, really fast car. I love his car. I knew I was going to have to give everything, maybe even throw a rod for a shot at this. And I was willing to go for it.
Who cares?
Right, whatever. It's been good to me since 2012. It's a stock LSV, whatever. We put it back on the dyno. The car, we made a few changes to it. We had a T3 turbo, but that turbo let go. So we modded this T3 to be a T4. We took it to the dyno with the new turbo on it.
And it had boost creep problems.
We had some crazy boost leak problems.
Crazy creeps.
Couldn't control it. It wanted, now remember, it's a stock LSV tech. It wanted to go way past 20 some odd pounds. So we kept having to stop. So we took it off the dyno. Brought it back here. We kind of pinpointed. We checked the gate. It was fine. We checked everything. Everything was fine. The only thing we could think of was the change with the turbo manifold. We think because it's originally a T3, by cutting it, chopping down, the flange just wasn't big enough, and it was causing all kind of issues. So, to be on the safe side, because I really wanted to race, I ordered a manifold, a new turbo manifold with a brand new wastegate. I had to wait a month and a half. I got it. We put it in. I ended up getting...
Well, the other thing too was that we switched over to a 60 gate now.
Yeah, and we went to a bigger gate, to a 60 gate, to make sure. I did not want to hear anything about boost creeps anymore, so I went way over what I needed. We got a 60 gate, put it in the car. When I went to go put it all together, the wrong flange on the manifold. So I called back the guys I ordered it from. Had to wait a little bit, sent the wrong one back, wait for the new one. Yep. They gave it to me. Went to put it back together again. And I had an issue. Give me 1 second. I'll bring you guys over to it. To the tranny. So, I've had the same mounts, these motor mounts here, since 2012. And the one on the tranny side was destroyed. And I knew it was hurt, but whatever. But all those, it seems to have broken this clean off this transmission on a few of those launches. So that ended up slowing me down. One of my buddies contacted me, gave me a back casing. We were going to go on with it. But then as we kept looking at it, this has 5 miles on it.
Destroyed the brand new clutch disc.
Brand new clutch disc. So, that was another hurdle to deal with. Then I found out one of the intercooler pipings has a rip in it. One of the couplers has a rip. So, it's already the end of September.
Season's done for us.
The season's pretty much done. We got one more event. So, me, him, and our tuner, MH Tuning, we decided to do something crazy. We're going to take as much parts off as this to reuse in my daily driver car. It's a same kind of hatchback, 94 hatch, has an LS swap in it. And we're going to try to boost that. We're going to use the intake cooler, the turbo pipe, and the ball valve, the manifold, the wastegate, and we're going to get a Chinese turbo for it, choo-choo boy, and see what we can do. I have gone 11.5 On the motor that's in this car, when it was a straight LS, we did go 11.5 at 119 in 2016.
Back when the dinosaurs were walking.
Right? Yeah, back in 2016. That motor's still running. Now it's LS VTEC. It makes a little over 415 horsepower. Still running strong. I'm going to show you. We took the head off to check this motor out. And let me tell you, you would not guess the miles this thing has when you look at it. Because for the miles and for the amount of beatings this bottom end has, it's crazy. This motor has been boosted since 2012.
Yep.
Everyone thought it was going to blow since I first got it. It's made as much as 320 horsepower straight LS. When it was straight LS, I'm pump 93. And then we switched over to E85, pump E85. In where we're from, it's always around 55 to 65 though.
Depending where you go.
I get it from, it's really bad, but it's close enough, and it's never did me dirty. We use that, and...
Was that still on the stock LS?
Yeah, no, E80. That's when we went LSV. We switched to E85,
okay, yeah.
So, let's see. Oh, man. I need light. Oh, you haven't seen it yet either, huh? Look at that. You'd never guess. You'd never guess that this has been boosted since 2012. Bone stock. Everybody thought it was built. The LSV. Still running strong. That motor there has the original, pretty much everything but the head studs.
We didn't do an oil pump on that one?
Oh, we did a Type R oil pump.
Yeah, so we did a Type R oil pump. And
Type R oil pump and head studs.
And a head
but
gasket.
internally, the rod bolts are stock. The rods are stock. The pistons are stock. We didn't take it out, clean them, and put it back together. We didn't re-gap nothing. We literally...
left it the way it was.
I traded for that motor $100 in a wideband in 2012. The kid who I think he's still on my Facebook. 2012.
Oh, wow.
Wideband and $100. And it was the best thing I ever did.
Jeez.
That motor has gone, as LS VTEC on E85, it has gone 11.1 at 128. Fastest mile per hour, it has gone 130. It never got into the 10s. There's a lot of reasons. My first to second, as everyone knows, is not the greatest.
We had other complications too.
I had a lot of boost issues with it. Never really told a lot of people it wouldn't want to hold boost all the time. If we try to do any adjustments, it'd be just way crazy, which is why, you know, that turbo that it was running, it was a 6176E Precision. When we went 11.1, I lied. We were on a Precision 6262 T3 with an 82 back. It went 11.1 at 130. It made 436 wheel horsepower on a Mustang dyno. That's what it put down. I don't convert it. I don't care about that.
Yeah, that's what the dyno said.
The dyno said 436. That's what it made. That turbo blew. Put a 6176E on it. It put down 412 on the same dyno. It went 11.3 at 126 with that turbo. But then that turbo started to let go. And now... we put a bigger turbo on that, but that's for next season. We'll talk about that turbo
Next time.
There it is. Little bone stock LS.
EG hatch.
EG hatch. Oh, perfect timing. Little EG hatch. It's slammed. We're going to have to do some suspension to it. We're going to do first things first. We're not going to just boost it crazily without knowing anything. We're going to do a leak down and a compression test and see where she sits.
Sure the motor's healthy enough to be boosted and everything like that. We don't want to just throw everything on there and, you know, pop the motor and not enjoy anything at all. So do what's right, leak down test, compression test, and go from there.
Yeah, so should be fun. Take you on this journey, see if we could go 11.5 with this motor. We did 11.5 on at 119 before in a full street car. We're going to try it again. Probably going to drive it to the track, go run the number, and then try to drive it home. So stay tuned. We'll see what we can come up with.